go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje. We no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Some man tend don't pass, some man tend don't reach. Some man tend not carry so patient and wait. The secret formula to success na faith. Hard work, focus na process so wait. All job getting days. Said for each other. Hard work get for pain. Not for me like dear. Unlock not be same. Are you one get where you not conquer the pain? Look for me watch, timeless. Money making for me mindset. Take every chance if in the slightest. Skyscraper life, I will live until the highest. Life, we not fake. Now by grace, we dey pray. You gon' make calm when the ten come. Pull you temper, don't be a hater. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. One step at a time, you must hitch. Use your 8 sketchy muscle till it gets hitch. Work hard and put the bank now you pocket. Slow down, no shortcut profit. You see the patient, them patient for what's the task. Rub take it taste sweet. Watch, you see the patients where tortoise get for waka. Slow take it grow big. Life not too sweet like a that. Too rough, not smooth like a that. You for be a living proof of your past. You not bomb. With the 10 reach, you go black. This life, we not fake. Now by grace, we dey break. You gon' make calm when the 10 come. Pull you temper, don't be a hater. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. You know where you walk a 1 mile if you step na me shoe, but I still get the courage and perfect all the moves. Cause them they expect me for lose, but I go against all odds, so now they respect me for good. Man they grind, man they walk. I know I must better. Man get hooked. Even if the hurdle high, man go jump. No matter how you hustle, hard man go cope. Cause life not too sweet like a that. Too rough, not smooth like a that. You for be a living proof of your past. You not bomb. With the 10 reach, you go black. This life, we not fake. Now by grace, we dey break. You gon' make calm when the 10 come. Pull you temper, don't be a hater. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better.
Danny Beats classic.
See this life with a leave so. Now by grace with a break home. You gon' make calm when the 10 come. Pull you temper. See this life, we no fake. Now by grace with a break. You gon' make calm when the 10 come. Pull you temper, don't be a hater. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje, we no go die power. Dear, seda. We know say we must better. Some man tend don't pass, some man tend don't reach. Some man tend not carry so patient and wait. The secret formula to success na faith. Hard work, focus na process so wait. All job getting days. Said for each other. Hard work get for pain. Not for me like dear. Unlock not be same.
Driss. This one a classic, you don't know?
Are you ready now?
Driss. Master.
Bless the speed, DJ Rampage.
I can feel like I didn't host any side where I didn't the planet. The good oh, the bad oh, all I got in provision for harness. By how you sew am and how it fits you, they are sure can find it in war. I not say no to me pick am, so I they wear a like say na me heart, not to just a garment. Would I they when I get it a shobi? You better go fend it a shobi. Now ya then they sell it a shobi. Nobody know they learn it a shobi. So you ain't not be know the a shobi. Now when you don't know the a shobi, would I get for so you a shobi? Not see don't say then show you a shobi. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, let's go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low.
Dress for where I shall be now for Gladys. I'm making where I'm with sister or paddy. Man, if you know me, no say I so I'm fine. But today you go sabi, you say I the bluff, yes. Who don't know like I'm saying? We not the king and the queen of a shall we today. Of course we the show off. See all man, they can close in one close. It's sweet like a donut. See all man, the pool style. Take no clean before we the come on. I like you don't chat to you for dumb. As long as I know you the god done. As long as you dance with your company, man, if you people for come on a salon.
Would I they when I get it a shobi? You better go fend it a shobi. Now ya then they sell it a shobi. Nobody know they learn it a shobi. So you ain't not be know the a shobi. Now when you don't know the a shobi, would I get for so you a shobi? Not see don't say then show you a shobi. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the a shobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. I better not show up than I show up looking like an for don't show up. At all. Be glad we own up. Now we right and responsibility for show love. Let it couple to go up. By age and by pockets we grow up. From Namamina Junction in Donut to focus on Africa, BBC they know us. Oh my yeah, on a club. Oh my yeah, now on a club. The one and be in a club. The one and before in a club. You get the Ashobi club. You don't get the Ashobi club. You dey go get the Ashobi club. You can forget the Ashobi club. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Go down. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Go down, go down low. If you get the Ashobi, go down low. Go down, go down low.
Mixed by Love Papers.
I don't tell you, say, this not classic. Cheese. Drizzy. Wow. Solomon, oh man. Shake 'em. Go down. Come up. Oh yeah, come up.
Get the Ashobi, go down low.
Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I take my life, give unto God, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide. Would I attack, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say knocking really matter, but some matter not go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. God open me eye to the difference with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together. The money is now, but my soul is forever. That's the reason why why I surrender. I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. Watch up, watch down, not forget for what you said. If you know the walk away, not make them catch you safe. Man and give forget say God they watch me safe. I can fembo put in the wife, he said be don't lost, way I search myself. But waiting, I know you read, Papa God is listening for me. If I talk and nobody know why you read, Papa God is listening to me. Wahala, palava, kulala and stress, all on the list of my worries. Wait, the last time I checked, they're not even on the list of my worries. I felt sorry for myself when I had no money. Until I saw a dead man who couldn't spend his money. You can wake up to the love of your life every early morning. By midnight, see they pressure you for early morning. It's sickening, see what everybody is wishing me. But each one not so we own, everybody's just visiting. I've been no, but now I know, I'm just getting the epiphany. I no plan for sell me soul, I give it back, I'm a christening. I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say nothing really matter, but some matter no go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. God open me eye to the difference with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together. The money is now, but my soul is forever. That's the reason why I surrender. I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. Watch up, watch down, not forget for what you said. If you know the walk away, not make them catch you safe. Man and give forget say God they watch me safe. I can fembo put in the wife, he said be done lost, way I search myself. But waiting, I know you read, Papa God is listening for me. If I talk and nobody know why you read, Papa God is listening to me. Wahala, palava, kulala and stress, all on the list of my worries. Wait, the last time I checked, they're not even on the list of my worries. I felt sorry for myself when I had no money, until I saw a dead man who couldn't spend his money. You can wake up to the love of your life every early morning. By midnight, see they pressure you for early morning. It's sickening, see what everybody is wishing me, but each one not so we own, everybody's just visiting. I've been no, but now I know, I'm just getting the epiphany. I not plan for sell me soul, I give it back, I'm a christening. Take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide.
Hello there and welcome to TDN Africa Media. It's always a blessed morning when I'm sitting in this chair. Don't forget that this is Breakfast with TDN. I am Sylvia John.
And I am Franklyn Williams.
The Breakfast Show is a news and current affairs program coming up every Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. live in all of our social media platforms.
In today's edition of our program, the President of Sierra Leone receives Commonwealth Flag of Peace. The former President of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Madam Aisha Johansen, meets with famous footballers Kylian Mbappe and Richarlison in Paris. Also, the Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress Party has warned the APC party over the rush in choosing their running mates. All these and more we have for you in our program this morning. We shall be back after the break. As we approach the 2023 elections, the proportional representative system, which is the PR system, will be enhanced. And our reporters, we are on the streets, we are in people, we are given their different opinions about the PR system. Let's have a look and we will be back.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. My name is Aminata Kourouma.
And Mina Amadou Esba.
Today we did not treat for talk to people them but the election.
And as you know, we get for votes on a new system. So we want to know if people then actually understand about the PR system. So stay with me as we go around and bring on people them and their opinion and their thoughts about the PR system, because we really want to know if they understand much about this system here, so we'll get for votes on come June 2023. Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. What's your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Aya Kamara.
Mr. Kamara, you know say on June 24th, 2023, we supposed for votes, not so?
Yes, sir.
You know now which system we vote on?
It's in a PR system. I did button, but I don't know button. But I've been done vote on her, but I don't know about her.
Okay. So you don't vote on the PR system once,
yeah,
but you say you don't know about them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's going to be your message to the Electoral Commission?
Let election be free and fair. Because election be free and fair, and then go push in this country, and then go make all grow in this country, sir.
Okay, thank you for talking to TDN Africa Media.
Welcome to TDN African Media.
Good afternoon.
Your name, please?
Mina Lawrence, I reside in the western part of Freetown.
Lawrence, June 24, 2023, saloon people then go get the rights for go and cast them votes. And we don't know if you understand the system where they for vote on.
Yes, I understand them well, because in 1996 we used them during Tijanka buying term, because time not be there for let them do boundary delimitations. So they make them come with the proportional representatives.
Okay, so what do you understand about them?
Well, these people who they represent them district block system. Now based on the party, now we need to say these candidates now forfeit for. Now the party we they vote for let them give a good representative into parliament.
So now the parliament side no more you know about.
And also in terms of the voting, again for go like a simple majority.
So now that's no more you know about.
Yeah, now understand for go likely they go on, because if I go to detail, because I not get me PR system with me, the book now, where for quote from, my phone get problem, like if I don't go through them, then we will get a long talk on them.
And if you send message now to the ECSL who are responsible for elections in this country, whose kind of message you go send to them?
Well, me advise they go to the PR team within the ECSL. Moreover, education on the PR system in all local dialects in the country. Then for do I make them understand this system, because the politician then they not get time for go sit down for tell the people exactly how PR system they go about. But the ECSL, where they organize the PR system election, now they work that one day more.
So you want to say what you don't say, so you want to say most of the people don't understand the system?
Of course, yes. They don't understand the system.
Thank you very much talking to TDN.
You're welcome.
Hello and welcome to TDN Africa Media. What's your name, sir?
Ndala, sir.
Okay, Mr.
Well, there you have it. That is the thoughts of people of the PR system. And as we saw there, people do not really clearly understand.
Exactly.
They do not really get the joke about the PR system. That man did said he had voted on that system before. I guess I wasn't born.
Of course, same here. And also the third speaker also gave an insight into this PR system. What is it about? It's stated clearly. And people are wondering, PR system. I would like to tell you that the PR system only works for the parliamentary and the local council elections. Yes. And yes, it doesn't involve the presidential election.
Yes.
As this PR system is replacing the constituency, the whole system. So bringing in this PR system will help to, let me say, declare a winner easily when it comes to the parliamentary and local council election.
I remember when we first have this program, Waiting the People Say, on the PR system. We did it on the day of the passing when it was first passed into law. Exactly. By the court. And some people are like, what is PR system? So we had to break it down for them. And they're like, well, if Nadane then puts no problem. Oh. But I'm thinking, but anyway, anyone would have thought that to this moment,
of course,
you would have known. Of course. Because June is not far. And already that's what's going to happen. We're going to have all these little elections that will no longer take place by us. But you should not worry. You still have to vote for your president, your mayor. You still have to vote for people that you want. Just that you will leave the parliamentary side of it to the parliamentarians. That's that has nothing to do with us now. But that is it for the PR system. We know people are still not understanding, but we hope that this little explanation has made you have something little that you can hold to go and vote June 24th. So you do not go to the ballot, to the poll areas and then do some act of violence because of that. That is already how it works now. That is a law in this country presently, and we have to abide by law. In another news, the President, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, receives a Commonwealth flag of peace. And this is one thing I get to say. When you wake up in the morning, you never know something, and then you wake up and then you find out, oh, so this has happened. And we're honored as a country that that is the case. So, however, His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, today received the flag of peace from Professor Louis G. Francis Shaw, the Commonwealth Assistant General Secretary for Governance and Peace Directorial. Commonwealth member states are being invited to support Commonwealth of Nations Flag of Peace initiative across Commonwealth ahead of Commonwealth Day, which is May 13th, March 2023. The first to be presided over His Majesty King Charles III as King and head of the Commonwealth. President Bio described the Commonwealth as a traditional partner to Sierra Leone in development and several areas of governance, as well as the provision of scholarships and other technical assistance to the government. We do appreciate the relationship with the Commonwealth, and we will always do everything to support them. That is what the president said. We are approaching a very critical point in our nation, which is the election. As a politician with a message, I have done my best even before the elections, have planned very well for my politics, and I have been telling voters and the entire country that election day must be a normal day. Go cast your ballots and embark on your normal activities. The electoral system has been conducting successful elections since it established. They have participated in major elections around the continent, including in Nigeria, to add the expertise, the president said. The president also noted that there would be both local and international partners to observe and monitor the election. We are fed up as a political space in terms of the seductive libid law. Our president did go on with the speech, something we cannot say everything about, but in conclusion, he said, the Commonwealth, I have bring you congratulatory messages from the Secretariat for the recently accorded Leadership Award from the Africa Leadership magazine. This is an amazing achievement, and we wish you all the best on your country's bid for the Security Council. And this is the thing about the Commonwealth. This is the thing about the Commonwealth. It is, we all know that countries come together and then put up this whole organization that is the Commonwealth. We know they promote peace. We do know that they promote security. Like any other organization, they have their aims, their objectives, they have their laws and their punishment.
And also, like, this is timely since we are approaching the 2023 elections.
Yes.
And I think the Commonwealth is trying to engage these political parties, because they first had a meeting yesterday with the president and also the Sierra Leone People's Party, and today they shall be having a meeting also with other political parties.
Yeah.
I think this is timely for them, and it helps in preaching out peace and also telling these political parties on how to conduct their supporters before we approach the elections.
And this is the thing, everybody's putting a place for peace to be ensured, for peace to reign. And the president do say and advises everybody, even though he clearly stated that his voters, but we know it's everybody, that you go cast your vote and then you embark on your normal activities. And please, if your normal activities include violence, abstain from it that day.
Of course.
I just wanted to say that because that will not be tolerated. That will not be condoled at all.
Exactly.
We think that this is a great step. Our leader is talking about peace and is condoling peace and is advertising peace. So we want the peace to reign.
Exactly.
Let's go for a short break, guys, and come back and continue chatting about all this news.
Of course.
Danny Beats Classic.
See this life with a leave zone. Now by grace with a break home. You gon' make calm when the tank come, pull your temper. See this life, we no fake. Now by grace with a break. You gon' make calm when the tank come, pull your temper. Don't be a hater. Life na jeje. We no go die pan were. Yeah. no reach, so man tell
This one a classic, you don't know?
Are you ready now?
Driss. Master.
Bless this beat, DJ Rampage.
I can feel like I did not host any side where I did not the planet. The good oh, the bad oh, all I got in provision for harness. By how you so am and how it fits you, they are sure we can find it in war. I not say no to me pick 'em, so I they wear like say na me heart, not to just a garment. Would I they when I get it, I should be. You better go find it, I should be. Now you are the sell it, I should be. Nobody know the learning, I should be. So you ain't not be know the I should be. Now when you don't know the I should be. Would I get for so you I should be. Nothing don't say then show you I should be. If you get the I should be, go down low. Go down, let's go down low. If you get the I should be, go down low. Go down low. If you get the I should be, go down low. Go down low. If you get the I should be, go down low. Go down.
Dress for where I shall be now for Gladys. I'm making where I'm with sister or paddy. Man, if you know me, no say I then so I'm fine. But today you go sabi, you say I the bluff, yes. Who don't know like I'm saying? We not the king and the queen of a shall we today. Of course we the show off. See all man, the gang close in one close. It's sweet like a donut. See all man, the pool style. Take no clean before we the come out.
Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I sack, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say knocking really matter, but some matter not go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. God open me eye to the difference with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together. The money is now, but my soul is forever.
The newly elected Publicity Secretary of the All People's Congress Party, Mr. Sidi Yaya Tunis, has won the party over the East in choosing the running mate. Mr. Tunis said that the flag bearer, who is Dr. Samuel Kamara, should be given enough time in choosing his running mate. Also, Mr. Tunis, who is hoping and is very much anticipating for the APC party to come to power, said that the party flag bearer, who is Dr. Samuel Kamara, is to be given enough time to deliberate carefully over the selection of the person that will be his running mate. He says that Mr. Kamara has just been elected flag bearer of the party and he has a corruption case hanging over his head. The Publicity Secretary also says that the process of selecting a running mate is duty bound upon Mr. Kamara and not on party members. Ms. Sylvia, who've seen wearing the publicity secretary of the All People's Congress Party, Mr. Tunis, is asking for the APC parties to be slow in selecting their running mates. And also, since Mr. Kamara, who is the flag bearer of the All People's Congress Party, is presently is having a corruption case, and he says that they should be slow in making that decision. And we've seen wherein other people have been campaigning for this running mate, and several names have popped up, the likes of Honorable Chai Koko, the likes of the popular figure that is presently trending, Jagaban, and a host of other names. Like, as someone who is following the trend of the APC party, like, what do you make of this, like, advising the APC party not to be in a rush in selecting their running mate?
This, I know something, I knew something like this would eventually come up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if we should say, this is not thing personal, I've been in places where people have that argument. I think myself and yourself have been somewhere that people have this argument that if the man in that power, who is Dr. Samura Kamara, if he wanted to choose someone, or he had made his mind up, he would have chose that person the moment he became the flag bearer.
Of course.
And now we see the position has competition as of now. It has competition. We have all seen how things are happening. We're seeing all this. His name is Sheikh, right? But they are calling him Jagaban because they said he comes with the money. What can I say? So Jagaban is the new name.
And also, like, it seems as if the party members are putting a lot of pressure on their flag bearer, who is Dr. Samura Kamara. And like what Sidia Tuni said, that it should be given more time, as he was just elected a flag bearer, so he should be given more time to deliberate on whosoever he wants to choose as his running mate.
Personally, we all know Dr. Samura Kamara has been a running mate before, and since then he opened the office that is in town here, where he works with a collective of people. And taking this much time to choose a running mate with you, we all see the major other party, you come and then you just talk who you want to go with. Taking this much time, it's maybe necessary to him, but I just think that he wants to, like, shock the people. We know politicians
and not only that, like, you've got people that are watching the APC party as they are the main opposition party, and whosoever he chooses, they will be there to screen that individual and say, is he the right person or is she the right person?
One thing I've learned about this party is they embrace whoever. Because the last election, Samura Kamara was selected by our former president.
Of course.
And people were like, we do not know him because he wasn't popular in this whole politics thing. So when he was chosen, people were like, oh, we don't know him. Even the other party at that time, rallying, they pull a whole song about that. But then we have seen the All People Congress party embraces him. They have got to know him. Now they even have all the songs saying they know him. So we do believe that whoever he chooses, people are going to embrace. And all the people that are up there right now running for that position, they're familiar to the people.
Of course.
Because in as much as it is rumored that Cherry Coco, because that is his popular name, Cherry, he is stepping down from that position. But then this is the thing, it is rumored because this is the same way it was rumored that someone has stepped down from being a flag bearer, but the person did not. So rumors and lies tend to spread fastly, but then
one thing I know is that, like, everybody wants to put out their own candidate or their own person who they believe that they are closer with or they are closer to. for the likes of, you have the camp of Chaikuko and you also have the camp of Jagaban and a host of other people. And yeah, they're actually selling their own candidates. And
even Akisoya too, when you pass through many streets, even the All People's Congress building, there's this huge poster of Madam Yvonne Akisoya, and they put the picture of Dr. Samira Kamara. Of course. And they're like our new vice president. And I'm like, personally, it will be cool to have a woman to be in that position, you know. But yes, all these people are familiar to Sierra Leoneans. We know them. So I don't think that will be a problem this time. Of course. But we do hope he makes his mind up pretty soon. We really do not have all this time. But then when he does make his mind up, we will be the first person you will get this from. Because forever, TDN is known to be credible and unbiased. In another news, the former president of SLFA, Madam Aisha Juwansi, he met with some footballers and they have a little chip chat in Paris, one of which is Mapeng Richardson. When I tell you guys I'm bad with all these names, but anyways, member of the FIFA Council and former SLFA president, Madam Aisha Juwansi, linked up with footballer star Kayla Mapembe and Richard Saint de Andoré in Paris. That is a French name. In the group met at the FIFA Best Award 2023 held in Paris. Reacting to the connection on social media, she wrote, a delightful evening last night, celebrating great football talent and heroes past and present at the FIFA Best in Paris last night. The 7th annual FIFA Best Award took place in the French capital, Paris, with a host of footballers' biggest stars, including Lionel Messi, Kayla Mapembe, and Karim Benzema. I really do not. I keep saying this time and time again, but this is the thing when it comes to news and about TDN. It doesn't matter if you do not know a thing about football or you we get to know, you get to learn, we get to research, get this information, and then we come bring it to you. So the master part of football. In this delight, I would like to push this topic a little bit because you know more about football. And so I heard Lionel Messi won an award.
Yes, exactly. And that's why the former president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Madam Aisha Juwansi, posted a photo with Kylian Mbappe and Richarlison. Richarlison is a Tottenham footballer and Kylian Mbappe is a Paris Saint-Germain player. And we also saw wherein she took to her Twitter handle saying that the event was colorful and it's a delight sharing the same platform with these stars. Also, over the years, Madam Aisha Juwansi has been present in these award ceremonies. Yes. We've seen wherein she took a photo with Didier Drogba, Cristiano Ronaldo, and other football stars in the previous awards being organized by FIFA. And Madam Aisha Juwansi is presently working at FIFA. You know, she served as the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, and her time elapsed. And she's presently serving as an executive member at FIFA, which is a good thing for Sierra Leone, and which is a good thing also for our females in the country, because she's raising the flag high. And in the event that was organized on Monday, Lionel Messi won the FIFA Best Player of the Year award. So it was a colorful event, as she rightly stated in Twitter posts, and that is a good thing, though.
Are you a fan of Messi?
I can tell I'm just a fan of Liverpool.
He's a fan of Messi because this is the thing. I saw this old battle online where they said Messi and
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's his name. And everybody was like, Messi have won this, and now they're giving him an award. There's this. You guys have this load of time.
What I try to do exactly, because I'm not a fan of both players. Like I try to proscribe myself from these arguments, but whenever you mention a Liverpool player, that's the time I come in.
Oh, okay. Well, there you have it, guys. He's a Liverpool fan. So we're going to wait for you when your team actually plays, and then you.
No, we have a game today. We have a game with Wolverhampton Wanderers at Anfield today. Later
we'll come and laugh at him tomorrow. But I do think that this is a great achievement to Sierra Leoneans and to females, as you rightly said, because if it's one thing, we like seeing women empowerment. And when she was the president, she was relentless. And I've never seen people talk so much good about people, really. But she was one person that when you go, when she was a president, when you go places where footballers are present or people who knows a lot about football are present, they tend to talk good of her. Because you see her do all these relentless things. As a woman, sometimes I admire, she's so like skinny and she run around always. She tried to do this and make sure our boys are okay. She tried to make sure everything is right in terms of football. It is very impressive.
Of course, it is, because she's someone that loves football, and you can see based on the her tenure as a president what she did. Like she tried to put the Sierra Leone in that map as it used to be in the 90s. Because we saw during the last qualification, the African Nations Cup qualification, she started, she was in charge. Before we went to the second leg, wherein the SLFA ushered in a new president, and the new president took us to the African Nations Cup last year.
Okay, well, there you have it for Madam Aisha Juansi. We want to say congratulations on your achievement, and we wish you all the best. With that, we would like to go for another music break, and we will come back to continue.
Of course.
Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. What's in I get, what's in I left, make it decide, make it decide. What I attack, what I attack, make it decide, make it decide. What I mark, what I stack, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say nothing really matter, but some matter no go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. God up in me eye to the difference with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together. The money is now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go.
I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I sack, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say knocking really matter, but some matter no go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. God open me eye to the difference with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together.
Well, welcome back from that amazing break. We hope you did whatever you had to do. That is little and you're back to your screen to watch this program that is coming to you by TDN Africa Media. And we're known for bias and credible news. Now let's go through some newspapers. We will get one from Standard Times, where let's just have the front pages of newspaper and you can watch on your screen and you will see the newspaper. Hello. Well, we can see that this is a newspaper from Standard Times. Nightmare for SLPP. Sam 23 and co endorse Samura Kamara, I'm sorry. Cleaning day at APC headquarters. New executive ready to take up office. Well, that is what Standard Times had to say about that. This is another newspaper from Voice of Liberty, because we all know that the Nigerians election has come to an end and they have their president. I want you to watch the screen so you can see who matched as the winner. Yes, people, there you have it. There you have it.
INEC declares Tinubu winner of Nigeria's 2023 presidential election. It said 2023 Obasanjo plotting a palace coup, former INEC commissioner. 2023 NSCIA cautions political religious leaders against provocative, unguarded comments. Also, the Afinefe warns against truncating electoral process, says INEC should be allowed to complete its job. Elections were credible. If you are aggrieved, go to court. INEC replies LP, PDP. And we see we are in hashtag Nigeria decides. Tinubu files suits to stop LP, PDP from halting results collation. We also see we are in on the front page of the Liberty newspaper. It said, INEC has destroyed legitimacy of 2023 presidential election. Christian Elders Council. Well, as we all know, the Nigeria election took place last Saturday and the results are being counted. And we've seen wherein people from social media have expressed their dissatisfaction towards the recent Nigerian election. We've seen wherein celebrities have took to their social media handles, wherein they express dissatisfaction over the malpractice of the latest Nigerian election. We've seen the likes of Tunde Ednot, Freddie Leonard, and others have expressed their dissatisfaction in the present Nigeria decides. And we just hope and pray things turns out well for the Nigerian people and also for Africa, as other nations are presently watching and other nations will be conducting their own elections in the coming months. Something caught my attention when you were reading that newspaper, where it stated if you're not satisfied with it, you can take that to court. And that gets me, excuse me guys, that gets me back to early election where 2012 Christian election. Top said, if you're not happy with this result, go police. Go police. And the same was done also in Nigeria, in INEC commissioner made that statement. Well, I think people are being violent and attacking the wrong person, because if you want to be honest, the person that is announcing the winner has nothing to do with anything. That is just their job. Also, yesterday I was watching, I was following up on the recent Nigerian election, wherein the leader of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, asked his supporters to be calm and peaceful, and that is key. As someone who is experienced and as a leader, that is something you should do. To calm your supporters down, then they should wait. I think that's the same thing His Excellency the President tried doing when he made that statement, when he received the flag from Commonwealth. And it is important, it is key, I keep saying that, for you to stay safe. Elections, so many people have mixed feelings about that, because they want the person they're supporting to win. Maybe you're not in favor of that. Not everybody will come out and talk that in this party, I'll vote for this party. But then when you talk against the party, they tend to be offended. And that is a natural something for humans, I would say. It is natural to get jealous of something, or when you talk bad about someone that they like, they tend to harm you or do something bad, or one argument leads to the other, and that would bring some chaos and violence to the community and the area. Of course. So please do not forget, I keep saying this, go cast your vote, go back home. Even your president have said it. So you have to listen to someone, because if you don't, whatever happens to you, it happens to you by yourself. So let's look at another newspaper, where is Salon Times newspaper. Let's get to see what they have for us today, because we're having all of these newspapers that have a lot of thought and education to it. So we want to give them the props for that. Of course. That is an amazing job. That's a good job. So in the newspaper Salon Times, it stated, disgraceful, NRA fails to deduct $1,320,000 withholding tax for over $1.3 million property purchase. Rise Radio speaks volume on women's issue. War-wounded junior secondary school receives Center for Tourist and Cultural Activities reusable sanitary pads. Wait,
War Wounded Junior Secondary Schools. For minutes, I thought that was a mistake. So there's a school that got that name. Wow. Wow, okay. Well, there we have it for Salon Times. We really hope that NASIT will solve that issue. That is not, I don't feel like that is us to, digging into that will have to cost a lot of pushbacks and stuff like that. So we do hope you guys resolve that issue. And the guys radio that speaks volume on women's issue, this is something I'm happy about. This is something we want to hear in this country, women empowerment. Women have all these rights and are being empowered highly. That is what we want to hear, right?
Of course.
So we will have another newspaper that is the Game Changer. This job is making me to learn lots of things. So there's a newspaper that's got the name the Game Changer.
Of course.
Things like this are a surprise to me. So let's get to what the newspapers say. That is the newspaper on your screen, and it says, JMB receives flag of peace from Commonwealth. That is something we've explained earlier. Abandoned baby dies in Bo government hospital. Oh, so sad. For displaying hooliganism, Parliament pardons APC's troublemakers. Oh. New African Development Bank Executive Director to Sierra Leone shares vision with Minister of Finance. Acting Auditor General inspires female staff. EAP group of companies to provide employment for over 3,000 youths. Well, this newspaper have a lot of good news and good talks, I would say. We just hope that things that are being said are being done, because to employ 3,000 youths, that's a lot. That's a lot. But that is what we want in this country.
Of course.
Lots of employment, lots of opportunities. I think that is one thing that every politician and every government that has come to this country, this is one thing they always promise: job opportunities and this and that.
And we also see wherein people are craving for job opportunities and many other opportunities that will satisfy their needs.
And this is one thing I want to say, that's the reason why I admire a lot of people that own this major business or even little business or companies, because starting the company, in your mind, you know you have to hire people, and that alone is a good initiative. And you have a clear example right here before you, because TDN employing young Sierra Leoneans. And that's the catchy part about TDN. TDN, they employ you, whether you've been young and without experience. I myself sitting here, I had no experience, I had not worked before, but then I was welcomed in, I trained, I was given opportunities to meet people who know better than me. I would say everyone, I always say this, everyone knows better than me. But yeah, they give us the chance to like start this. And look at me now, I'm sitting and staring. I remember the first day, every single part of my body were perspiring. And now I'm so comfortable sitting here and having this wonderful chat with you. So that is a good initiative, and that is something we want to see for other people, especially for people, Sierra Leoneans who are in here, went out and got something better, and then we're expecting you to invest back in your country. Many people don't tend to do that. But TDN Africa Media, they did it. And I want to say it's a sympathy for the abandoned baby that died in the Bo government hospital. I don't really know what happened. I am not in the power to like come here and have a full talk on that. But I would say that it's a pity, and whosoever caused that abandonment, because we know babies should not be left alone.
Of course.
So abandoning a baby, what was that about? What was people even thinking? Because if I really want to take this personal, I would ask, what were you thinking? But whosoever did that, I really and strongly hope you got what you deserve, because it is pure punishment and wickedness. But however that happened, we would like to leave that as that, and we sympathize with the family or whosoever is not involved in that cause.
And also, if you want to have more insights on these top stories, you can purchase this newspaper from the closest newspaper vendor, and you will have a proper insight on this story. And also, if you want to have or you want to read the Liberty newspaper, you can Google online and it is there.
And every video that is being played today here, you can have the full video on our page on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. All you have to do is to search TDN Africa Media, and everything will come up. And you will see this amazing. And this is the thing about our news. We do not just go and come with news for you people. We go out there on a program that is called Waiting the People Say, and ask for your opinions and bring them to our station so that people get to know that they're not alone with whatever they're thinking or with their opinion. We come for you to know that other people said this and this, so it's fine what you're thinking. And we have our entertainment program,
which comes up every Friday.
And it is called the Spot On program by my colleague here, Franklyn. That is an amazing show you're having.
And we also have the health program and the educational program.
Yes, that is
there are
also
lots
coming
of
up.
things for you out there.
And the sport program is also coming up. We have news of the day.
And you also have your quiz.
Yes, my quiz show. People, this is the thing. I'm loving this quiz show. People really want to. When we went out yesterday, people like do this old circle.
How was it like yesterday?
It was fun, but one thing I got to say about Sierra Leoneans, y'all cheat too much. Y'all cheat too much. And they're putting cheating on this very innocent program. What happened is a bunch of people, they gather. As I said, I was circled. So when I ask one person a question, they hears the question and they hears the answer. So they cram the answer to come say it. And no matter what the person say, whether it's rubbish or not, they come and say the same thing. And it's like, oh, so I was changing the question quite a bit because they tend to like know everything, and that was not a fair win. So yeah, we had that program coming up. And do not forget, this is the program that wakes you up to your feet, or like gets you around in the morning till you get to work, or whether you're in work. This is the program that really gets you warmed up for the rest of our programs, which is the breakfast show. It is basically a current affairs program, because we do not only come here and tell you about news, we talk about other things that you will tend to know or you would want to know. It comes up every single day. So yeah, it is the program that wakes you up really. And it starts from 8:30 to 9:30, and it's live in all of our social media platforms. So I know presently either you will be watching us on Facebook or you'll be watching us on TikTok. And one thing I want you guys to do for us is whenever you're watching this, just try to subscribe or you follow our page if you're watching us from Facebook. And try to like and leave a comment, because that is how we know that you're watching and you're interested in our program. Because like I said, we will forever be known for credible, independent, and unbiased news. Well, what can we say? Today has been an amazing edition. I like what we got going on today. So as the program comes to an end, we would like to tell you guys to stay safe and do not forget all the protocols, all the do's and don'ts on Elections Day. I think we'll keep telling you that, and we'll keep bringing you more and more information about everything that is going on in the country. We have been your host. I am Sylvia John.
And I am Franklyn Williams.
Have a blessed week.
take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I try to lead a master shepherd, but time and time again I get reminded I'm a sheep. Not to say nothing really matter, but some matter no go rest till you decide to go to sleep. Yeah, I wanna live forever, but if I die today, I pray to God my soul to keep. I have a God and I'm trying to be a God, but I commit, cause perfection don't exist, that's a myth. Cause when the money be flowing, all these gods be making promises. I get so confused to who I let inside my premises. Gotta be me eye to the defense with now and then. If they wanna be friends with Ben, or Ben's friends with benefits. Everybody chasing the cheddar, I gotta get it together. The money is now, but my soul is forever. That's the reason why I surrender. I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. Watch up, watch down, not forget for what you said. If you know the walk away, not make them catch you safe. Man then give forget say God they watch me safe. I can fembo put in the wife, he said we don't lost, way I search myself. But waiting and waiting, I know you read, Papa God is listening for me. If I talk and nobody know why you read, Papa God is listening to me. Wahala palava kulala and stress, on like the list of my worries. Wait, the last time I checked, they're not even on the list of my worries. I felt sorry for myself when I had no money. Until I saw a dead man who couldn't spend his money. You can wake up to the love of your life every early morning. By midnight, see they pressure you for early morning. It's sickening, see what everybody is wishing me. But each one not so we own, everybody's just visiting. I've been no, but now I know, I'm just getting the epiphany. I no plan for sell me soul, I give it back, I'm a christening. I take my life, give unto God, make it decide, make it decide. Waiting I get, waiting I left, make it decide, make it decide. Would I attack, would I attack, make it decide, make it decide. Would I mark, would I suck, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide. I take to God, give up my life, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide, make it decide.
Formula to success na faith.
Danny Beats Classic.
See this life with a live so. Now by grace with a break home. You gon' make calm when you think calm, pull you by. See this life we no fake. Now by grace we dey pray. You gon' make calm when you think calm, pull you temper. Don't be a hater. Life na jeje. We no go die power. Seda. We know say we must better. Life na jeje. We no go die power. Seda. We know say we must better. Some man tend no pass, some man tend no reach, some man tend no carry to patient and wait. The secret formula to success na faith. Hard work, focus na process so wait. All job getting days. Seda for the other. Hard work get for pain, not for me like dear. Unlock no be same. Are you one get where you no conquer the pain? Look on me watch, timeless. Money making for me mindset. Take every chance, even the slightest. Skyscraper life, I will live until the highest life. We not fake, now by grace, we dey pray. You gon' make calm when the ten come. Pull your temper, don't be a hater. Life na jeje, we no go type and wear it. Seda, we know say we must better. Life na jeje, we no go type and wear it. Seda, we know say we must better. One step at a time, you must hitch. Use your 8 sketchy muscle till you get hitch. Work hard and put the bank now you pocket. Slow down, no shortcut profit. You see the patient, them patient for what's the task. Rub and take it taste sweet. Watch, you see the patient where tortoise get for waka. Slow, till it grow big. Life not too sweet like that. Too rough, not